Hello everybody, welcome back to the HUBient channel. My name is Nikki and I'm so glad that you clicked on this video today. As you can tell from today's title and thumbnail, I will be opening up something quite different. Today I was at a bookstore and I came across this. This is called the ATTN Journal by Today Well Spent. Guided micro-journaling for daily peak performance. The ATTN Journal offers a scientifically validated system for managing your valuable attention in today's digital culture. Designed with a collective of simple daily tactics, you will achieve your goals faster while cultivating mental well-being. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. I think you might. But anxiety and depression is still something I deal with. Not as much as when I was in college. College was like where it was really bad. Since then, I've gotten much better. But it's still something that I have to deal with. It hasn't completely gone away. And now that things are going back to normal with regards to the pandemic, and I'm starting to go out more and I'm starting to see people more and I'm working more, I feel like it's coming back a little. just a tiny bit. And so, you know how they say prevention is better than cure. And so when I saw this, I was like, you know what, it might help. It might actually help me not go back to how I was when I was in college. So let's open this up. I'm really excited to start using it, I'm going to be honest. It's just so intriguing. But before I open this up, let me know, what do you do to manage your attention or get things together? I already have a planner. You guys know this. I already have a planner. But this is kind of different from a planner. It's more just about journaling. So let me know if you journal and what are your biggest tips for journaling, because this is like gonna be my first time. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you normally do to reduce your stress? So let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, I hope you don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the HUBient channel, and ring that bell so you are notified every time I upload a brand new video. Let's open this up. On the back, it says Today Well Spent. I love the smell of like new stationery. So, if you guys want to check it out, maybe you can check this website out and along with their socials, Today Well Spent. So here it is. Today Well Spent. I love the, actually I like what it says on the back. It says clarity is power. And to me that is so true. The pages are black, which is another reason why I chose the black one, admittedly, because I was just like, ooh. Attention activating. Oh, the most important skill ever, attention intelligence. Based upon the latest in neuroscience and behavioral psychology, this tool will help you cultivate your most valuable asset, sustained attention. The skillful management of your attention is the key to improving virtually every aspect of your experience, from mood to productivity to relationships. The foundation of this method is what we call attention intelligence, or AQ. While IQ is for standard intelligence and EQ is for emotional intelligence, AQ is all about focus. With this guided journal, you will rediscover the ability to focus your total attention on the present moment with 360-degree situational awareness. In today's attention economy, learning to harness your total attention is your greatest superpower. That sounds amazing already. Now, this next page is what you do throughout the day. So there's morning well spent, attention well spent, energy well spent, and tonight well spent. So it's talking about your cyber hygiene, both in the morning and the evening. I'm going to practice cyber hygiene. So basically putting my phone down, turning off my electronics, I'm assuming. And also, both in the morning and the evening, setting my mood. Set your mindset in the morning and set your perspective in the evening, which is so interesting. Attention well spent. Set your intention, set your focus, and intention, focus, and attention. That's pretty clear. Energy well spent. This was also really intriguing to me because since I've been dancing again, I've been more cautious about what I eat. Basically, I'm back to the way I was in college, where I really make sure that what I eat is good for my body and I'm eating enough, not too much, not too little, in order to sustain what I do every day. So energy well spent. Set your meal. So I think it's really intriguing, not intriguing, I think it's really important for me to be able to write down what I eat. This just as a whole is so cool. There's also week well spent and month well spent. That's so cool. I'm already in love with the idea of this. Next page. Your life. Who you are, what you think, feel, and do. What you love is the sum of what you pay attention to. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, there's so many things happening. There's a bookmark. And then there are also these ribbons. You can see them here. I'm trying to find them. There's one here. There's a yellow one here. I don't know why I need 3 ribbons, but you know what? I'll take it. And there's a white one. Morning well spent rituals. I think it's really cute that they put little, like, I guess suggestions for things you can do in the morning and in the evening. Oh, sorry. For morning well spent, it says drink water. Super important, regardless. Remember your dreams. I never do that. That's so interesting. Brush with the other hand. Using the non-dominant hand can strengthen neural connections in the brain. Okay, seek out the sun. Well, I walk to work every morning, so don't you do that. Make your bed. Oh, good reminder. Cold rinse. Oh, I don't know about that. I hate cold water in the morning. It's just not, I hate it. But you know, I guess it's good. Evening rituals. Put that phone away. Stretch. Reflect, plan ahead, read a book, join the dark side. Oh yeah, I have a hard time sleeping these days if there's like any light, so definitely. I also gave you like ideas, gratitude ideas, kindness ideas. So like just reminding you of things you can be grateful for. You don't have to be, but there are things that you might disregard, things that happen like every day that you sometimes forget to be grateful for. That's so, I love that. There's even like prompts, like questions for you to find things to be grateful for. That's really nice. And then there's kindness ideas too. Kindness ideas is also really nice because I like to be kind as much as I can. I always try to choose kindness no matter what. This is really, really interesting. This is like the format of the pages. See, it says example. Now, are you ready to Control-Alt-Delete? That's cool. Reminder, it only works if you use it. So this is what the pages look like. There's a lot going on, honestly, like a lot. So I'm gonna go back to the example page so I can better explain what it is and what you do, I think. So right here on this side is basically an hourly schedule. I didn't notice that when I was checking the book out, the journal out rather. So you could basically schedule your day by the hour and also write down what time you're gonna go to sleep. That's very interesting. There's a list of things to say what you're grateful for. There's a little quote down there. And then I think this is supposed to be like a mind map section. I've always preferred dotted journals because I don't like the restrictions of lined journals. I also don't like how blank plain journals are. So dotted journals for me are like the best. And then here is the food section. It's not detailed enough for me personally because I do try to count my calories as well because that's really important. But the fact that there's also, again, just more dotted space down here, that's where I could probably break it down a bit more. This is interesting. Leg day. Just an example. Also, this is like ticking off if you did any of these things, if you took care of yourself. Probably gonna be ticking. I'm probably gonna be ticking this off like every day. I can't see. There we go. I'm probably gonna be ticking this off every day since I'm dancing every day. Get jiggy. And then there's this. I love this the most. Is the what were your big and or small wins today? Because I do like doing that with my planner already. Just writing down things that made me happy, or for example, on my birthday when I received cards from my students, or anything that I receive from my students in general, I like to paste them in my planner just like as a reminder that these kids are just, for some odd reason, they think I'm the coolest person in the world, and it makes me feel so good about myself. So I like that. I really like that I have a little space to write down things I'm proud of, and sometimes the things I'm proud of are very, very small things, but the fact that I get to write it down is really nice. And I also have this little section here where it's like how well did you spend your day, and you can track it by numbers, add it up, and compare it to the previous day. So you can tell if it was a good day or a bad day. Well, not necessarily a bad day, but if it was better than yesterday or if it was not as great as the day before. And yeah, that's basically the whole page. Okay, I've skipped over to the week well spent page. And basically it's just like this huge space of a dotted page, and it says key learnings, major wins, best things that happened, things that could be improved, etc. Just like little notes about how the week went. I love this part. Distraction and traction. Like, that's just so smart to me. What distracted you and how are you going to deal with it in the upcoming week? Like, how can you make sure that that's not going to happen again? And then forecast your daily one things. Now, the daily one thing is supposed to be like this part, the mind map one, where you kind of just you focus on one thing and how you're gonna achieve that one thing by using a mind map. So I think that's really interesting that you get to kind of forecast it, what you want to achieve that week, how you're going to achieve it in order to achieve maybe a bigger, grander one thing. So that's really cool. Now I'm going to skip over to the month well spent. So I think this is where you put the points, the day, like when you track how well you spent it. And then when you add it up and compare it to your previous day, I think this is where you write it all down, just so that you can see how you felt throughout the month in general, which is so cool to me to see things in numbers, like, because there's just something about numbers, like numbers don't lie. Like numbers are as they are. It's 1 or it's 2, that kind of thing. So it's so cool to kind of, the idea of being able to track how you feel or how your day was in numbers and to see it written down is so cool to me. Yeah, there's more space, like just to do kind of the same things from the weekly, where it's key things, major wins, best things that happened, things that can be improved, etc. And then there's identify your monthly one thing. So they give you like 5 spaces for you to contemplate and then choose which one you want to focus on. So again, I think that's the same. I was already on the right path when I was explaining the weekly one thing where you kind of forecast it, because you've chosen one big thing to focus on, so you kind of begin to break it down into weeks and then break it down into days and then break it down into maybe hours, so that in the long run you begin to do little things that add up to that one thing you want to achieve that month, which is just so cool to me. I love it already. And I actually noticed on the very last page there's this thing called focus exercise. It's basically a circle with a dot in the middle, and it says the human attention span has dropped to 8 seconds, which is shorter than a goldfish. We can do better. Focus on the dot in the center below. If you can make it over 8 seconds, the longer the better. Congratulations, you are officially more attentive than a goldfish. When your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to the dot. This is so interesting because I've known that for a while, that human attention span is about like 8 seconds, which is why when I curate my own videos, when I edit my own videos, especially where I'm like not talking, I like to cut after 4 beats, like 4 beats, 8 at the maximum, because that's how you keep people reeled in, is you're changing the clips every 4 to 8 seconds. So I've known that for a while. The fact that they're going, like, there's this little thing to test yourself to see if you can hold for more than 8 seconds is nice. And I think in general that little focus exercise will help with like meditation, when I just need to clear my mind out and just not think about anything else. I think that's really good. Overall, I love this so much. And I haven't even started using it. I love it. I like it already. I mean, I haven't used it, obviously, but I wouldn't have purchased it if I didn't think that it didn't help words. I actually really think that this is so good. I don't know, there's just something about seeing things written down, and it's kind of the same concept as speaking things into existence, you know, like manifesting things. Writing down things that you're grateful for, things that you, again, like little or big wins, to have it written down in existence out there in the world, even if it's just on this little journal, it just feels a lot more real. And it reminds me that a lot of things are in my head and to be able to kind of have a physical copy of my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions, I think that's really cool. Especially, like I said, since things are getting back to normal and things are starting to become a little bit more hectic, because the pandemic was basically 2 years of doing nothing. But let me know what you think about this journal in the comments down below. Would you get it? Would this help you? Would you purchase it? I would love to know. I mean, I personally recommend it, but let me know if you would get it in general, because it's a very different type of journal. Let me know what you think about them in the comments down below, and while you're down there, I hope you don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the HUBient channel, and ring that bell so you are notified every time we upload a brand new video. Again, my name is Nikki, and I'm so glad that I met you here today. Until the next video, bye!